All right, just want to do a quick look at some of the long-term drip campaigns that are available to you within your account. So first, if you want to make sure that you have a premium, standard, or starter plan with this feature. Otherwise, you won't be able to access automations. We're going to be using automations to go ahead and look at some of these long-term drip campaigns that we've created for you. So if you go into the all workflows and then you scroll down, you're going to see these different campaigns. So in any one of these, you could click into it and you'll see a long-term reactivation sequence. Now, by default, this is going to be turned off in your account. And what we want to do is get this ready to be able to turn it on so that you can use it. So the first thing is let's just open it and take a look at it. It's a pretty standard drip campaign where it's just a wait and then email step for about 3.5 years, and then it actually loops back after the 3.5 years is done and starts all over again. So what happens is in this case you have the first 3 months are every other week, and then after those first 3 months it then shifts to the email going out once a month. And they're pretty standard templates. We've created them in the emails and marketing template section, which we'll give you a quick look at right now. So if you go to marketing and then you go to emails and then you go to templates, then you'll see all of the different kind of email bundles. And this one is the estate planning bundle. And right here, we got this template, which again, pretty standard email, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that's branded for you. So right here, if you click on the logo, you're going to see custom value for the logo. You're also going to see a custom value down at the bottom for your agent calendar link. And that is, both of these custom values are very important because it's going to help prepare your long-term emails to be able to go out, and any email for that matter. So what you want to do is you want to go down to your settings, and down in settings, you go to custom values. And then here in your custom values, you'll see agent calendar link. And then if you type in logo, you'll also see one for logo. Or you could just thumb over on the next page and you'll see logo. So how did we get these two different links? Here we need to edit the custom values. There's another video all about custom values, but you can go ahead and just do this by going into, say, your calendars. And if you got your calendar set up right, you go to calendar settings, then click on the little share calendar, click on copy, and then you go down to your custom values. You can click on the three dots to edit with the pen tool and then paste. Now you have that linked so that when those emails go out, this is not just an empty field. It's not just going to like a 404 page. It's going to your calendar link. Now, the next thing is going to be that logo. So we want to get that image there. So you want to make sure when you upload your logo that you go to media storage, and then you could create like a folder, or you could just click upload. And we've got the retirement fundamentals logo here as kind of a default template. And it's PNG, it's transparent, so make sure that it is a transparent logo, unless you want to have some sort of white background or something for it. But I recommend having it transparent. It gives you a little bit more flexibility. So go ahead and upload it right there. Use that button. And then once you've uploaded it, you can use the three dots to click on get link. And then you're going to take that link. Now it's copied to clipboard. Go to our settings. And then in your custom values for the logo, go over there, edit it with the pen tool, and then paste that link. And so now when that email sends out, you're going to have the logo appearing at the top of the email. And you'll also have that button will be directing people to your agent calendar link. It doesn't have to be your calendar link here in Lead Shop. It can be like a different sort of platform that you might be using for calendars. But definitely recommend replacing this logo custom value if you're going to be using those email templates. Otherwise, the template may send and it may just be like a blank space or like a little pixel image that you might not want. So Make sure you do that as far as customizing prior to sending out. And then once you've done those little customizations that are pretty simple, you can just go in to the campaign that you want to run, go ahead and click on Publish Workflow. And now that you've got that published, people will be able to enter that workflow if you add them to it or set up a trigger for it. And then you'll be good to go. Those folks will get their emails once a month. So when you're working with these two sequences, you got your, in the case of workshops, you got your post-workshop re-engagement sequence. If this is turned on, then that's great. And if you want people after the workshop to automatically funnel into that long term, you just need to go into the re-engagement sequence, open up this, and then just make sure that your workflow long-term nurture sequence is selected for both of them. And then if it is selected, then what this will do is automatically, after the leads have gone through this re-engagement sequence, if they still haven't booked an appointment, then they will then go into that long-term drip sequence. So make sure that both of these are turned on. Make sure that this sequence is funneling people into this sequence. It's just a little troubleshoot if you have any questions on why it might not be working. And then over time, you'll see people passing through this one, being redirected into this one after the fact. So that's all I got for you there. If you have any questions about these long-term reactivation email sequences, please let us know.